Hey, I'm Gary with Gary's Wine Marketplace, here with Brian Maxwell to taste 09 Pinot Noirs. So we have three of them from three different areas. We'll go from my left to right.
To my right.
Yes, so the first one is Going Forward, Pinot Noir 2009 from Russian River, correct?
It is. So 2009 being heralded as a really great vintage, really great weather for them, especially in the Central Coast and up in Sonoma too. So you're going to see some big scores coming out of here.
We tasted a lot of 09s when we were there in February, and they showed really well back then.
I think it's a perfect balance, you know, of fruit and acidity. So
You get a lot of, you know, that strawberry, cherry fruit up front. You tasting? Yeah, he's tasting.
That's exactly what you get on the palate too. Really great crushed strawberries. Nice levels of acidity. A lot of red berries as well, right? I like it.
And it hits me right on the center of the tongue, and then kind of separates out. It's got good fruit.
Yeah, it's a great bottle of
It's
wine.
soft finish, but it's got nice acidity, good tang to it. I think it's a really good bottle of wine. About an $18 retail, if I remember correctly. So tell me about the Brewer Clifton.
So the 2009 Brewer Clifton is Santarita Hills. That is, I believe it's like the lowest part of the Central Coast as you could go. It's right next to Santa Ynez and Santa Barbara.
I'm getting a little more spice in the nose here.
Yeah, little stemmy, right? Probably from the whole clusters
Could be.
The way they ferment it.
And it's not quite as strawberry in flavor that I would get from the Going Forward. And it's fun. It's also got a little, almost a little cloudiness.
A little earthiness to it too as well. They like to call that or the forest floor. Mm-hmm. That's what you're getting out of it. It is a little bit mentholy, right? A little minty. Wow. It's a little bit more elegant than the Going Forward.
It's interesting, but it's got that. It's not as fruity.
Yeah, more tertiary flavors to it. It's good.
It's good. There's something in there though. It really it's.
I would say this one maybe give it
need
like
more
a year.
time.
Yeah, maybe give it a year and come back to this.
It's pretty, but it's a little much for me on the finish right now. But it's nice. Now Fulcrum, I've heard a lot about it, but I don't think I've ever tasted.
Small little boutique Pinot Noir coming from the extreme Sonoma coast. Well, you can look at the color on there.
Yeah.
We should get another glass and just see if we can see the difference.
That is
Granted, it's a different glass, but.
Oh yeah, look at that. One looks like almost like Cabernet or Syrah, where the other one looks.
Pinot Noir.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, the color difference. It's elegant, you know. It's funny where the Going Forward kind of hits you with the strawberries. This has a lot of bright fruit.
Complete different than all of them, actually. This is a much more brooding Pinot Noir on the palate. Darker fruits, a little bit more tannins to it.
It is ripe. It's not riper in a sweet way, but it's bigger, rounder, richer.
Pinot Noir.
It adds layers of flavor. You know, where this is good simple fruits, good flavors, easy to drink right now. This is added a blanket. You know, you have layers and layers, and it just keeps coming in your mouth.
I tell you what, I thought it was. I think you're right. It's very elegant on the nose, but on the palate, it's really Pinot Noir.
It's powerful, but not overpowering. It's got great balance, and I love the way it just coats my mouth. I got to tell you,
excellent.
So far, so good for 09 Pinot Noirs. We're going to keep tasting them. We're going to keep telling you about them. I'm Gary with Gary's Wine Marketplace with Brian saying cheers to Pinot.